Magic Johnson dished out more than 10,000 assists on the basketball court during his Hall of Fame career, and now the former Laker and current Dodgers owner is giving out one of the most important assists of his life off of it. The NBA legend and entrepreneur is taking part in a new initiative with Cigna to help minority and female-owned businesses get better access to health care and reduce systemic disparities in Southern California. Magic Johnson and Cigna's Mike Triplett join us now to tell us more about this. Fellas, I appreciate you taking time on such an important and serious topic. We'll get to that in a moment. If you guys can bear with me, Magic, I got you here. There's no way we can't talk Lakers. I would get fired if we didn't. Let's talk about the fact that the Lakers, look, it's been a rough 7 or 8 years. You guys are used to having success and winning. And all of a sudden, LeBron comes, and you're able to turn this thing around, get Anthony Davis, and win a championship. And really, what I'm going to jump on a limb, Magic, and say it was one of the hardest NBA seasons ever. What say you?
Well, I think you're right because of the fact that first, we start all the way in what happened in China, and then the one and only Kobe Bryant passing away, and then the Laker organization and the Laker players led by LeBron James and Anthony Davis decided to dedicate the whole season to Kobe Bryant and Gigi, his daughter. And so it was a moving part of the season for the Lakers because of the emotions and what was going on physically because they were all away from their family. Then when you think about the bubble and going into the bubble, it even made it more difficult because all these young men had to decide what they were going to do, whether they're going to come into the bubble or not come into the bubble. And then you had the protests when you think about George Floyd being murdered right on TV, being caught on camera. So you had the protests going on at the same time. So I just applaud the Lakers, but I applaud Adam Silver, commissioner of the NBA, first to create a safe bubble and made sure that all the health protocols were put in place so that the players could be healthy. And then my Lakers just did their thing. LeBron James proved again why he is the best player in the world. He committed to bringing a championship back to the LA Laker fans around the world. And he proved everybody wrong, that he wasn't over the hill, that he wasn't too old. And the play of Anthony Davis and all the incredible role players were incredible, and that's why the Lakers are the NBA champions.
You know, and everybody wants to compare and have more conversations about LeBron and MJ, and it's really the other MJ, it's you. But the passing, the assist, the leadership, the way you guys build up, even the 15th man on the bench, and you guys, there's much more comparison between you and LeBron, even the business acumen, than really the other MJ. So I'm going to just throw that out there. We'll move past it one more quickly, and we're going to bring in Mike here to join us. The Dodgers in the World Series, third time in 4 years. How exciting. This is just a smorgasbord for you. How excited are you?
Well, I'm excited. Being one of the owners of the Dodgers, we're just excited. All season long, they performed. They met expectations. They were supposed to be in the World Series, and we're here. And I just hope the way we played against Atlanta, we can carry that over to Tampa Bay. And I'm just proud of the guys. And I'm also proud to say that LA Laker fans, LA Dodger fans, you should be happy. I mean, our city is hot right now for winners, and just go Dodgers, go boys in blue. Bring the World Series back to Los Angeles.
And Dodger Stadium actually going to be housing where people can come vote as well. That's awesome. So if they win, we'll have a parade at your house. Oops, all right. So here we go. We're bringing in Mike now. Mike Triplett, I want you to join us, Mike, to talk about what you all are trying to do for those who are minority-owned businesses, especially women who own these businesses, and how important it is when you're talking about having health care and want to provide the best health care for your employees. Tell us more about this, Mike. Can you expound upon what Cigna is doing?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're obviously partnering with Magic Johnson and Magic Johnson Enterprises. As you look at minority business owners today and women-owned businesses, they're really vital to creating a strong economy and having vibrant communities across the country. And right now, we have to do a lot more to support them. Really, since this pandemic has started, We've seen a decline of Black-owned businesses by about 41%. Hispanic-owned businesses have declined over 32%, and women-owned businesses have declined almost 25%. So that's why we're really committed to helping minority-owned and women-owned businesses and helping them to succeed really with better health. And there is no better partner to be teaming up with other than Irvin, who has been a longtime advocate for minority-owned businesses and has worked with underserved communities for so many, many years and has always fought against health disparities. So we're very excited about that and look forward to a very prosperous partnership.
Magic, I want to kind of follow up to that with you. Why has this always been, whether it be, as Mike mentioned, whether it be the importance of entrepreneurship and with people of color, and also, again, when we're talking about being such an advocate for the healthcare industry and getting people, I guess, enlightened on how they should better themselves when it comes to taking care of themselves health-wise. Magic, why has it been so important to you throughout your post-career?
Well, because Mike touched on it, unfortunately, we lead in so many different categories when it comes to, our health. And if we just went to the doctors and got our physical, or if something is ailing us, we should go to the doctor or at least call our doctor. We don't do those things. We don't go get our physical. And so we need to have the tools to understand how to stay healthy, especially during these tough times of COVID-19. But even without COVID-19, just the fact that we got to stay healthy. Early detection saved my life, right? And so without that, I wouldn't be here today. And so I'm glad I took my physical. I'm glad I was able to know I was HIV positive. And now I've been here for 29 years. And November 7th, it'll be 30 years. And I've adhered to taking my meds too at the same time. So what Mike Triplett and I are trying to do with Cigna and my company, Magic Johnson Enterprises, is to make sure first we can help keep those doors open of these incredible businesses that are in the Black and brown communities. Then we want to keep the employees healthy and safe. So if we can do that, we've lost so many businesses because of COVID-19, right? We've lost 400,000 Black businesses since COVID-19. We can't stand to lose anymore. They're vital to our community. And so I want to make sure, along with Mike Triplett, along with Cigna, that we come together and that we can educate these incredible people who work at these incredible businesses, minority owned as well as women owned. And then last but not least, Mike and I have been doing this for over 10 years with Cigna. So this is not the first time we're doing things. We've been all over the country at schools and high schools and colleges, as well as town hall meetings, affecting change in the Black and brown community. And we're going to continue to do that here in Los Angeles. So I want to thank Cigna and I want to thank Mike Triplett.
And I want to as well, Mike Triplett, for what you're doing along with Cigna is greatly appreciated, greatly needed as well. And Magic Johnson, I want to give you, we always talk about, when it's too late. I want to give you flowers now. What you've done for so many people in this city, in this country, has not gone unnoticed. You are very greatly appreciated. You are a national treasure. And again, one of Michigan's greatest exports. We thank you very much, both of you, for joining us. Wishing you all the best. And go Dodgers, right? We'll get it done.
That's right. Go Dodgers.
Thank you, fellas. Appreciate it. You guys have a good one.